So here we are. How are you? Good evening to all of you. And this time I didn't make the mistake with the microphone so that you can hear me really well. I hope. Confirm to me that you can hear me well, you can listen to me, you can watch me with a very nice high definitions, because I really worked very hard on this type of software. It's becoming like a nightmare, but I think I'm starting to do it quite well so that we have a very quality live. Okay, thank you very much for all of you that said that you like the music I try to compose on my own during the weekends, so that I made few new samples that I will of course integrate soon to my intro, and also some of my video tutorials that I make, just like the one that I made Sunday, that I think and I hope all of you watched, which is the one dedicated to how I use chalk in making the shading, glossy shading on the glass of front windshield and side body of your car sketches or my car sketches. So how are you? How was your weekend? My weekend was very good, and here we are. So today it's our Tuesday meeting, okay, Tuesday series, your sketch, my feedback, which of course we have received quite a lot of new sketches. But I have to tell you something. Please, when you send me your sketches and you take the picture with your telephone and then you send them to my chat on Instagram, please don't make small photos, because all those are so small I can't do anything about it. So there are around 7 or 8 sketches that I received that I could not print, okay? So make sure, hello guys, ciao. So make sure that when you take your picture, from the top of your sketch that you just did, that your resolution, it's a normal resolution and not a very tiny low resolution, because that one I cannot print. Ciao Real, welcome back. So here we have our aficionados again: Eschen, Jean-France, Delboy, Rodrigo Jimenez from Mexico, Argentina, Peru. ¿Dónde vienes? ¿Dónde eres? Kartik, Aryaman, and Gantavian Ranjan from India, Nandan. Okay, so hey you guys, welcome back. Now we're gonna dive in very soon. We are 16, so I'll just wait another minute or so. Fantasy Garage, hey, how are you? Joar, ready, ciao, hey. So welcome. For those that are new, ciao Walter. Buonasera. Walter Maddalena is our new entry today. Let's welcome Walter, who it's going to become very, very soon one of my online students. So I'm very, very grateful to him for the trust, okay? Rodrigo, you are the guy 14 years old, right? It's you. So don't worry, you are the second one, okay? I'm very happy that people young like you are following me, because in reality, whatever I do here on my website, on Instagram, on YouTube, it's mainly for young people like you, so that you know exactly what you have to do in order to become a car designer, or at least the steps you have to do with school, with preparing yourself, because you have the right timing, because you are very young, okay? All right, good. Gantayan Ranjan, ciao sir, your render video was on. Thank you very much. Yes, last weekend I made two renderings, because I really felt like, but also because I was doing my online course with the German girl Jessica, and I started making this rendering with the British green Copic marker, and then I said, okay, let's go and check for a nice green chalk. I found it, and therefore it came out a very nice, I had to say, intensive rendering. You know, it was almost an hour and a half of work. Ciao, Anish! How are you? Anish, I have to know if you are going to come to the class Thursday, okay? Let me know. Mr. Shakhtar Daduti, ciao! And then somebody said, I am Rodrigo, is my friend. Okay, good. All right, good. So, and then what I wanted to say is that those that are new to this channel, you have to subscribe, of course. Subscribe to my channel, because this channel is full of good, interesting news, tutorials, and guidance for all of those that want to get into the adventure of becoming a car designer or hoping to become a car designer, okay? And follow me on Instagram. Subscribe on Instagram so that we are connected 100%. And as you know, I have also a Telegram profile, which is called Car Design Educations. All right, and you can find also all my stuff on Telegram. Okay, ciao Mozam, ciao Mr. Kartik. How to apply and join online class? Well, Kartik, to join online class, you should write to me an email, and then I will explain to you how it is possible to do, and also the cost, okay? Now, I have to tell you right away that I don't have any more face-to-face places for the week. But if you would like to participate, I can offer you the Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., which is 8:30 p.m. in India, okay, starting for 2 hours on Thursdays, okay? But this is several people together with me, okay, in video, okay, it's interactive. If you're interested, I put my email here, I just write it on the chat. You can note it, okay, and write to me. I will explain to you exactly how it works. Here there is my email. Then another thing that I would like to let you know, and after we're gonna start, for all so it's a bit difficult. Okay, Anish, don't worry, I get it. So another thing that I would like to let you know, as you know, I have several ebooks on lulu.com, and the most important ebook is Sketching Cars, because that ebook has everything inside, really everything. 75 pages, 15 euros or $15, I don't remember, okay? But only for my students, I sell it 50% off, okay, for 7 euros. So those that are my students have this great opportunity to make an economy of 7-8 euros in buying my ebook, which ebook is of course a tutorial guide, okay, from the beginning, the first page until the last page. And it's very useful because it's in PDF. You can always have it with you, all right? And when you will be students, or when you will be, I don't know where, and you need to remember something or some rules about the basics of drawings, you can always refer to my ebook, and you will find the page, the rule, the sketch, the explanation, the section, the shading, the rendering, whatever you need, okay? It has been done for that. Okay, so now we are 22. Let's start. What I will do, I will change camera, okay, and I will start, okay, I will start working on your sketches. So here we are, as you can see, okay, you can find me on up in the corner on your left, just in case you want to watch me, okay. So let me check one thing. Okay, can you hear me? I hope you can hear me, because I had 2 microphones open and one I put it off so that I don't get strange echoes. Ciao Kavish! Don't worry, your sketch is here. You'll see it. Okay, so you can hear me. That's perfect. Now let's start. First of all, I would like to start again with Constantinos, because you have to know that Constantinos has been very, very nice to me for the second week, because he gave me 5 euros of tip. Things that if you want, you can do also, because we have the super stickers here, the super chat, and you also have my PayPal link just in case into the description, just in case you would like to offer me a coffee for this free service for you. But anyway, so because he gave me such a beautiful tip, and I still say thank you very much, Constantinos from Cyprus. He goes first. So let's see how he did with this sketch. First of all, Constantinos, let me tell you, you improved a lot, because last time we had some problems in terms of perspective, we had some problems in terms of proportions, we had a few problems in terms of reflections and stuff, and this time, look at this. It's not so bad. Of course, he's putting in front also his reference, which is nice. We can see that he sketched by watching, by looking at his reference, okay? And this is very nice, because it's a way to study better reflections and proportions, and to understand also the quality of the real lines of the real Lamborghini. And so let me tell you, what I see, it's not bad at all. So I like it. Now, the only thing I would like to do for you is this. So check. Now, if you look at the wheel sides and you look at this one, you realize that this wheel, it looks a little bit bigger than this one, okay? Also the front one. So what we should do, we should have a wheel that is basically this big. You see? And here too. So let's make this a little bit bigger, and let's see if everything looks better. Okay? I will use my black marker, okay, to make it. You know, this is very important for proportions. You know, for proportions, I'm doing this only for the proportions. Everything counts. The wheel size is extremely important. Okay? Okay, so now that we have this wheel size, you can see that it looks better. You see? Already has a stronger feeling of a real Lamborghini. And that's because these proportions and that proportions, you know, are very typical of the Lamborghini. Okay. Second thing I would like to do for you, it's also here. Look, here you are a little bit too close. Here looks like this point compared to this line, they are a little bit more better in relation. So I would have done more like that, you see? I would have taken this just a little bit off. I used the white just to erase, okay? And see if it looks better. Okay? Okay, now you can see that it's not bad. And one thing I would like to do for you is that this reflection is a little bit too high here, to be honest. It should have been a little bit more like this. Look, I'll show you. Okay, so I take this white to make it a little bit, to erase it a little bit, so that we really see the new reflection. Okay, then I go again with my black, just to make a little bit of shading. You see? So now, hi Mohammed, ciao, welcome back. Yes, Kartik, that's the gap between the wheel and the wheel well. Yeah, it's important to see according to the several type of cars. You know, some cars, then this line should be a little bit higher, coming down. You see? Okay, so here, okay, and then there is another thing also. This is not really the A pillar because the A pillar is much thinner, so it's more like this. Look. Okay, basically that's what I tell you, you know, to do. I mean, in terms of fixing, you know, fixing your. But there is not much to fix, honestly. You know, this is a little bit more vertical. You see, more vertical. Okay, so I think that this time, Constantino, you did a really good job, and I really hope that you keep on doing it. Okay, keep on sketching, and then of course we will see in class. And thank you very much for your tip, with which I will buy a very nice fresh beers now that we are starting to get hot. A nice fresh beer. It's good to drink. All right, so now let's go to Peru. And let's go and check this 14 years old guy, little boy, that is starting to sketch. And I have to tell you that being 14 years old, this is not bad at all. So thumb up for you. Very nice, very good, okay? I'm very happy because believe me, it's not so easy to find people with this young age that are able, you know, to analyze a car this way, side view, front, back, and everything looks like it's been really well done. Looks like your design, your design, your creativity, it's kind of, you know, very well thought out, which is very nice. Michelle Ankion or Michelle, look, if you check in the chat, there is my email that I wrote for another follower. Okay, so if you look at it, go up in the chat, you'll find my email, and you can send your sketch in JPEG to my email or via Instagram. Okay, on Instagram via chat. But don't put small pictures, you know, make a picture that goes into an A4 like those ones so that I can print. And next time, Michelle, I can work on yours, no problem. Okay? So you have two ways, either via email or my Instagram profile, Luciano Bove 1. You are invited to subscribe, of course, to this channel on YouTube, but also to the other one on Instagram if you didn't do it yet. Okay, thank you. Okay, now about the guy from Peru. Now let's work a little bit the proportions here. Okay, one thing we want to make sure that when you do the car in those views, you don't have a feeling that they are going like this, you see, because that's what it looks like. It looks like the car is kind of falling down. So make sure that you have your center line, okay? Then you see the differences. This is more vertical, this is more inclinated. So try to be more, you know, accurate about the symmetry that you have, you know, between those two, so that those lines look correct. And also the wheels should be following, you know, this. So now look, if I put the black of the shading of the parts that are, you see, now your car it looks much better. Okay, so this is the first thing that if I were you I would do. Okay, so look the difference. This one also is doing this, you see? You see, it's strange. It's not following. When you see a car at straight front view, the car must be okay, I just got a message to validate from Infinite. Ciao Infinite, thanks. Thank you. Looks like London taxi cab. Even I started doing this kind of work this year. Okay, good. Okay, anyway. All right, so this is the first thing that you should do also on your front view, okay? Then let's come now to your side view. Side view, as you know, is very important because with the side view, we decide the real proportions of your car. And therefore, we gotta be very careful about the side view. Okay, so now make sure that you have wheels in side view. Those wheels are circles, okay? So those must be circles, not ovals or ellipses, okay? So look, I first of all I make the ground line, okay? You see? Then I go and put my circle, one here and one here, okay? So now you already see that the car is sitting on the ground much better than before. Okay? Now another thing is that if I put the right sides, you can see that the center of the wheel is a little bit higher. Okay? It's here. Alright? So this point here can be a little bit higher, just a little bit higher. You see, look. And also in the back, and most of all in the front. You see? So the lowest part of the car, in your case, in the front, in the back, is too low. Okay? So this is important for the proportions. Remember that the rocker panel line, it's about this distance here. I show you with the little red, okay? That's the distance between, okay, between the center of the wheel and the beginning of your rocker panel, or the end of the car, so that you get a perception of the proportion that you should keep in mind, okay? Now, the second thing you want to do, as you did, put the back wheel, the wheels are on the other side. Because as you know, or probably you don't know, but the side view, it's a one-point perspective. Therefore, it is a perspective. So let's do it. You see? Now look, it looks already much better. I make a little bit better the wheels. Okay, so now look at your car, your side view. Now we have a good side view, okay? This point here, it's okay. I think, to be honest, that maybe should be more, a little bit higher. This is just too short. It's like a sports car, but this is not a sports car, okay? So this is a taxi cab. We want to make sure that we have enough space for the engine, okay? Then let me work out a little bit this and make okay, one thing I want to tell you, don't put all those details. Don't. Just let's Just let's be loose, okay? You don't want to put too many details on your sketches. So let's say that this is the door cut, okay? And this is the other one. Now this line is a little bit too low. Let's bring it up, okay? Don't put the door handles. Don't. We don't care. Okay, if you want to do this like that, okay, I understand. This one is not good. This is too much in the front. Don't. Okay. So, now this one in the back, let's make a little bit more. Okay. You see, now little by little we are getting something that it looks more proportional, okay? So let me put a little bit of the shading. Okay, a little bit here. Now a little bit here in the back before it turns, okay? And now let's put the reflection on the glass. Now, because this is very vertical, the reflection will be a little bit higher because this is a very vertical. It's a cylinder, but it's a very almost flat side glass. So I have a question, but it's necessary that one has to know Autodesk alias while presenting yourself to companies. Fantasy Garage. If you have alias, it's a good plus. Okay, not mandatory, but it's a good plus. Okay, let's put the reflection also in the back. The reflection will come until here. You see, and now you have your side view that is, in my opinion, improved a lot, okay? So I really hope that this can help you, you know, for the next step, which will be, you have to try to do this again, of course, okay? And don't put too many details, little details. It's useless. You see, look, I didn't put too many details. I'm just concentrated on the volume, okay, on the volume. I'm concentrating on the proportions, on the right wheels, okay, about the perspective to make sure that it's really sitting well on the ground, bringing up a little bit the reflection because it was a little bit too low, okay. All right. Okay, so we have also Giuseppe with us. Ciao. Okay, but you like it, Giuseppe, because I just did this one and I just finished with this 14 years old guy from Peru. All right, thanks. So I hope that you are happy with what I gave you as a feedback, and I invite you to try again. And if you want, you can send it to me again. Okay? Giuseppe, you send me some sketches. Signations. I printed. Allora, I have to tell you, I have to say to those that just arrived, okay, that there are some sketches that I could not print because they are too small. You know, this is nice. I can work on this, okay? But there are some that are small like that. It's impossible. So those ones I did not print. Not to waste, of course, some inks. All right. Gianfranco, okay, you're welcome. De nada. All right. All right, so this one, who did this? I forgot. I cannot. Maybe Real? No, I don't know. Anyway, this one, it looks nice. It's not bad. To be honest, I don't know if you made this sketch on top of a picture or not. Okay, I don't know, but it looks very nice. So it's difficult for me to say that this one Real. Okay, Real. It's difficult for me to say what's right and what's wrong. One thing I can tell you is that maybe I would have done more like this. To make it a little bit more aggressive. How would I put always the wheels on the other side? I know that you made a perspective. It's a little bit sort of a tip up, but believe me, you can also, push that perspective a little bit more. It's gonna look much better, believe me. Just put a little bit of wheel well so that the proportions also will gain. You see, you will see that you will like it a little bit more. You see, be careful with the back wheel that is distorted. It's not that nice. Okay. Okay, so then if I take this new belt line, okay, that I made a little bit more aggressive, okay. All right, so this is a little bit too low. Okay, Real. To be honest, this one it doesn't look bad. So this is not the right lines because the way you did it, like this, it's more like this. So I would make this darker, this one darker, and this one darker. You see, a little bit of shading the core so that we can have a feeling of the sky and the shape. This is darker because it's negative shape, you see? This one also, negative shape. All right? So this way you can, in my opinion, there is a good feeling of your sketch, okay? You can also add the other door here. Eventually, if you want. Okay, Father, is it only me or everyone likes his accent? Just say. Ah, my accent, it's my Italian accent, my friend. Okay, Real, I hope that I gave you a hand on this. Okay? But I think that you went too much from a picture. I have a feeling that you were on top of a picture. So you traced the picture. In my opinion, you should just try on your own. Believe me, put the picture in front of you and just try to sketch. That will help you a lot more. Send sketch this week. Oh, don't worry, Signations. I have already enough sketches. Ciao, Andrea. Okay, so this one, I forgot somebody that told me, hey, don't forget my stuff, and then I was able to make it, you know, to print it. Okay, so first of all, this one, all this lower part, it's nice, not bad. Bravo. This one is nice. Here, I would have kept on doing this clear, very clear. You see? Don't put those two lines. Forget it. Okay. The problem, we have it here. Okay? Because here, you have to shade until almost the center line. And then, because this is a big car, white car, big windshield, you cannot make the reflection that small. You have to go here. You see? That's how you should do your reflection. And now it looks better. Okay? Be careful with this, because this is looks like the rear window is completely shifted on the left. So make it wider. This one is okay. All right, so I would say that this is the main correction I would like to do for you. Be careful too when you put the black line like that and all the red, okay? Because it might look a little bit strange, okay? Much better to put, you see, a nice line, a nice outline like the one I did. Now, if the light is coming from here, so your cast shadow should be more like that. You see? Because it's going almost underneath the car because the light source is on this angle. So it's pushing. Here it's okay. Then another thing, make sure that this line does not end exactly where we have the window that starts. You can put it here if you want. Where you have no reference. That's important. No reference. Okay? So, if I take a red marker, okay, you see it looks better now because the car doesn't have any part that is in coincidence with other part of the car and the background. You want to make sure the two things are separated, okay? All right. So I hope that this this feedback is good for you. Just keep on going. Maybe this line could have been a little bit more like that. Just if I want to make a design correction, okay? You see, it looks a little bit better, this part. Show you. Okay, it looks a little bit more, how can I say, better integrated, okay? All right. Okay, good. So let's go. Next one. This one, I don't know who it is, but this one is very nice. So who did this? Okay, anyway, um, I think that in this view, it looks interesting. In this view, it does not look like this one, because it should have been more like this. You know, if I'm looking at this design with the glass up here, then the red here, okay, but anyway, this is not very nice, okay? This is huge, there is no right proportion. So first of all, wheel in perspective, yes, well done. Minor access, it's going to the vanishing point, and this is very nice, because a lot of people make a mistake. Sir, I didn't trace on paper, but I did take picture of reference on. Okay, Real, I believe you. To make my own style this week. Thanks for your mind. Okay, no problem. Try. And this one also it's nice. You see, vanishing point is down there. Now the only thing is that this part, it looks to me like it's a little bit too small. Maybe it should come a little bit more here. You see, if I put the wheel on the other side, okay, let's see to fix a little bit this one. Let's see. You see, now it's a little bit better. It's a better proportion. Just make sure that this wheel is the same size of this one, okay? Okay, let's put some reflections on the glass. Here too. And then let's make those lights that you did, but I will put them in the right place. Okay. All right, so I have to say that this can be, can be a nice electric city car commuter, okay? Let's put also some reflections on the body, on this hood, okay? Okay. Now, the only thing that it's not working is that side view. So let's try to make the side view, okay? So what do? I take a paper, white paper, okay? And by watching, okay? By watching that perspective, okay, Darshan, all right, as an EV city car, exactly. So let me try to make the side view, because you see, your side view is out of proportion. This wheel is huge. This point is so high. This is really not working. So don't watch this, okay? Now let's watch your drawing, okay? But with the right wheels. Look. Very important, the wheels. Okay, you see? So I put it here, and let's try to see what I do. So ground line, I put the first wheel, I put the other one, okay? So I look the way this section is with this one and this one, the center section, okay? This will help me to understand a lot about the silhouette of this car, okay? All right, so what I'm doing now, it's a line work in side view, trying to guess what you wanted to do, okay? Okay, so now I'm watching your three-quarter front sketch, and let's put those big, very robust type of back, pillar structure. Same thing, the A pillar. Okay, so this is gonna be the reflection on the side. Here we have our front light that I put a low because that's the way you did it. Then we have some sort of extra details here, okay? And then I'm sorry, but I will put just a simple side because such a small car, I find difficult to put a lot of details like the one you did there. So I simplify it, then you can always change it, of course. All right, so look, now we are having something that looks like it has proportions that are, I would say, correct. Okay. Okay, ciao Walter. Okay, so I would say that this could be, sort of correction, for your car, for your sketch, and try next time to start first from a side view, and then you can do your perspective. Okay. Ciao Matteo. Okay, so next one is this one. Wait, let me put some order because now it's becoming messy and I cannot work. Who did this? You see, small photo. This was a little bit bigger, so I said, okay, let's print it. But you can see that compared to the page, it's very small. All right. Okay, so who did this? In my opinion, did a good job. So I don't know what do you want to know? I don't understand. Who did this? Anybody there? I cannot go Gomarant. I think it's Gombram. But anyway, to Mr. Luciano. Yes, Andrew, ce l'ho. He's in the back. I have it. But for this one, okay, I will tell you very, very honestly, okay? That I don't know what to say because compared to the type of corrections I make, this one is already pretty nice. The reflections are correct, the highlights are nice, the wheels are well placed, the shading is okay, the cast shadow is correct. So for me this is okay, alright? Okay, so now we have this one. Who did this? Sorry, it's a little bit pinky because I had a problem with my ink on my printer and then I changed it. Okay, so this one, all right, so let me put the point. All right, so who did this? Okay, this one is not bad either, I kind of like it. I like also the design. The only thing is make sure that you don't find this. Look. You see this point, okay? This point. They seem to go to the right vanishing point. But when we put those two, and those two, and this one, something is strange. So anybody knows which one is the wrong one? I will put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which number of those lines it's wrong? Anybody knows? By looking at the sketch and looking at the perspective lines I put, okay? Let's see. Anybody has the courage to write the number? Which one is wrong? Tell me the number. Write it down. I am waiting. Number 2. Okay, let's see the others. Number 3, number 4, 2 and 5. Okay, so I'll tell you which one is wrong. It's number 2. And the reason is very simple. If this is my first line and this is my last one, this one it's almost in the middle. You see? So this element should be here. And in fact, when I do that, everything looks perfect. I mean, it looks nice. Perfect. Nothing is perfect. You see? Okay, so let me fix a little bit this side reflection. Then this one. Now we have our new A pillar position. Okay, this one we don't see it anymore, so forget this one. We can put a little bit of shading on the windshield, okay, like that. You see, now it looks like magic, it looks right. Come si sente l'ego? Do you have the echo? Is there any echo for you? Let me know if you have echo when I speak. Okay? Okay, so this is the first thing. Now, when I put this line here, this point, to this part, you see where it goes? It goes there. Means that we have to see a little bit of the light. You see? Hey Vedant, ciao, welcome back. So now we have also the light on the other side, okay? Here. Okay. This mouth to me is a little bit too small. So if I were you, I would make this a little bit bigger. I'm late but feeling very great. Okay, Roger. Roger, this is your sketch? Okay, good. Yeah, but my cell phone has no volume now. Before I had it open and now I turn it off completely. Okay, anyway. So this line for me should be a little bit more like that. I mean, I'm talking about design now, okay? Because when it's that small, it creates problems. It looks like a little mouth, you know. So maybe this is better. More proportion, you know. Then don't put too many changes, you know. Okay, if you want to do that, let's make it a little bigger. This one, let's do it like that. You see, a little bit bolder, okay? Now, this line, it's like that. It's here. So here, all right. And then we can put a little bit of shadow. Okay. All right. I think we can see the other side of front lamp in the sketch. Yeah, and that's exactly what I did. I'm sorry, I'm reading your comments a little bit later than when you write them, so that's normal. Also, maybe this one I would make it a little bit bigger. And this one too. You see, it looks better. It's a question of proportions. It's a question of proportions. Okay, so I finished with this one. All right. Anyway, nice sketch. Huh? There was just a little problem that you can see. Just a little problem was everything was looking a little bit crooked, and now we can say that it looks much better. Okie dokie. Okay, so next one is this one. Who did this? I forgot. Mozam. Dande. Yeah, let me prepare my pencil. What time is it? Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I think that we are in the right timing, so don't worry. Okay. All right. All right, so this one, there is a problem here. The minor axis, you see, it's like that. When we turn the wheel, the minor axis, Mozam, yeah, Mozam. So Mozam, here I am with your sketch. The minor axis, when you turn the wheel, it has to be tilted, going a little bit up. And why is that? Because in that way, we have a feeling that the suspension, it's not broken. Here looks like the suspension is broken. You know, your wheel's tumbling down, it's falling down, you see? So what do? I take the minor axis and I just turn it a little bit higher. You see? Then this ellipse, it's a little bit wider. It's not that narrow. You know? When we have a 3/4 front view, this one it's narrow. This one should be between 15, 25 or 30 degrees bigger. Okay, bigger, because it's closer to our eyes. So because of perspective, it's wider. So look, I'm fixing it. And now you will see that your wheel will look exactly right. You see? Look how nice. And we have the wheels on the other side also. So the other one is here. You see? Now we have a feeling that the car is turning, the suspensions are not broken. Okay, so this is the first thing I want to tell you. Then be careful with the proportions, okay? This is huge, very small. This is falling down. You see? This is your perspective line, okay? You see? Those are your perspective lines. Okay, so look, if this is the perspective line, look what's going on here. We have a problem, you know? It's really shifting now, this surface, this shape. So let me fix it. So let's do this. You see, now it looks in the right perspective. This light is too small. So let me make it a little bit bigger. Too many cut lines, too many things. Now there is another problem here. You see, if you have this section going like this and then going up, look here, it's one thing, not possible, impossible. This is your center line. Therefore, it's gonna be doing like that. You see? So little by little your car is starting to get in the right perspective. Then I would make a little bit like that the base of your windshield. You see, a little bit round. Don't put all those lines, forget it. You see? Then coming down like that, we can imagine here a little break so that we don't have that huge element right on the face. You see? And then the last thing I would like to tell you is that this point here is too low. Should be here. All right. Okay. Sorry, sir, I'm late. Ciao, Yash, don't worry. Yash, I don't remember all the names here. I show you the sketch, okay? I did this one, okay? This one useless because this one is good, so I did not criticize it. I did this one, which was also this one, okay? I did this one already. I did this one, which is from Real, so it's not yours. This is the guy from Peru, 14 years old, our new entry. And this is from Constantinos, from Cyprus. So this is what I've done so far. A white pencil name, Prasad, is Faber Castell. Always Faber Castell. Faber Castell. Okay? Faber Castell. I write here. This one was yours. Okay. You were right when I almost finished then. No, this is from Mozambique. Okay, so the white pencil is Faber Castell polychromos pencils. All right, so you have. Okay, so the same thing here, going up. Problem here is that the proportions are wrong. You know, the lights should be here. The mouth should be like this. Okay, so you see, look how much better the proportions are now. Ho preso le programme black 2 secondi di 4. Sì, ok. Sì, Andrea, you did right. So you gain a lot of money like that. That's very interesting. That's very smart. Bravo. Because with those pencils, sometimes you spend a lot of money. Okay, Mosam, I hope that you are happy about what I've done for you. Ciao Pina, welcome back, bentornata. So who's this one? This one. I know that, sorry for the printer, but I have to tell you that also for this one, I don't have anything to say, because this is so good. It's very nice, very well done. So I don't know what to say. Ciao Pina. The only thing I can say on this one, that I saw this line like that, okay? I hope that this, it's not because of the reflection on the glass, because this would be a big mistake. So, okay, Mosam, good. So, just in case, the author of this sketch, I will draw the reflections, okay? And I will explain to you again, just in case, okay? So that we don't make the mistake. So the side, it's gonna be like this. This is the side reflection. Then the front glass reflection, it's like the one you did, which is good. Okay? And then we put our core, okay, between the reflections to show the shape, okay, like that. Okay, so this is the reflection of that glass. Ciao Patricio, ¿cómo estás? Thank you, Fantasy Garage. So this one, it's really, this one is a beautiful. Now I don't know who did it, how they did it, if they copied or not, I don't know. But anyway, it looks really nice. So congratulations, all right? And keep on going like that. I mean, what do you want me to say? This one is good. Okay? Grazie Pina. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Who did this? This is also a little bit too small. Come on guys. Next time, please, next time try to make this bigger so that it comes out like this one, which is really beautiful. I think Anish, this is yours, if I remember right. And then we have Andrew's pickup, funky pickup. Okay, so this one, now, let's get close. So what's wrong here? First of all, this wheel should be here, in the back. Okay, this one is nice, no problem. This one is nice, but be careful because this line is going up. You see? Also here, the same mistake. From this point, because this is our vanishing point line. And this one is also doing very well. But when we come here, it's starting to going up. And when we come up here, it's even higher. So those two lines are going off perspective. See, Andrea, don't worry, I can see your lines. All right, so what we have to do, well, we have to take this lower and this one too. Okay, so now we have this wheel here, okay? And this one is a little bit more in the front. You see, minor changes because the car is not ugly. The sketch is not bad. But just little change to make sure we don't see that mistake of perspective, okay? So now it's okay. Now it's fixed, you see? Okay, so that's all. That's it. Okay? Thank you. Allora, Andrea, cosa hai bevuto? Cosa hai fumato? We want to know what you drank last night. What did you eat? Ok, so grazie, troppo buono. So, first of all, when you sketch, Andrea, quando fai una vista laterale, per piacere, questo è un cerchio. Questo è un cerchio. Cannot be an ellipse, ok? Atarva, ok, you're welcome. Al terzo anno mi dice, vuoi fare il car design, tanto è difficile, non so se ci riuscirai. Well, there are a lot of teachers that say that, you know, because in a way it's true, it's very hard. But if you have talent and you learn, then your talent is shown more on paper, and then you might have better chances. Yash, don't ask me, do you like my sketch? I don't like any sketch. I am making just corrections today. Ok, so, first of all, ascoltami bene, Andrea. Questo è il centro della ruota, giusto? This is your ground line, center of the wheel. So if this is a pickup is a little bit higher, okay? So we can put a line here. Okay. Then we can put the wheels on the other side of the car and a little bit of shadow. Let's do it. Now I'm doing this because the proportions will change, ok? Non è un pick up. Ah no. Minchia, non avevi scritto che era un pick up. But this is a two-door. So it's two people sitting here. Because the way I see it, there are two people. One head here, okay? With the little buttock, okay? Leg. Ok, but anyway. Let me do. Lasciami fare, vediamo un pochettino cosa viene fuori, dai. Now, when you make a side fender like that, make sure that you don't exaggerate with your lines, okay? Okay. Okay, 2 doors, all right. So, one door is here. Let's see if the proportions are a little bit better like that. Okay. Riflesso. So I'm trying, Andrea, I'm trying to put the proportions right. Ok? Sì, ho capito that like the 50s in the back, but there's something that we cannot do because we'll be out of proportions. One thing you can do is I don't know, the back part that is a little bit coming out, you know, like that. And you have this that is like that. Okay? You see this type of details, you know? Okay. I don't know. What do you think? It's really like an American car of the 50s. I remember my teacher that when he used to sketch this, he was a real designer from the 50s. Okay, Andrea, I think that's the best thing I can do for you tonight, because you gave me a design, something that is a little bit too retro style, and it's difficult today also because this retro style is something that is not really trendy. Okay, so I don't know, I would do something that is more, you know, do something that is a little bit more creative, thinking of tomorrow, you know, the future. Don't look in the past, not yet. Okay? Yeah, American muscle car. It's a muscle car here, okay?
You know, like this, it could be a nice muscle car, but still. Then we need here a section goes inside. You see, something like that. Like in that case, it might work because those details they look nice, but it's still a little bit oldish, you know. So that's something you have to think about. Okay, Andre? Perfetto. Next. Anish, look the difference. Andrew, look, you went on to the 50s, in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and here Anish said, I want to go really far, and I like this approach. So you too, you know, you should also do the same thing. Try to do something that is that forces your creativity, you know, your creativity to go a little bit far. Okay, so Anish, let's see. Anish, first of all, put that line there really nice, because when it's like that, it's like a banana. I don't know. You know, it's like a banana line. You know, it looks like your car is all crooked. We want to have always that nice line, round line, okay? All right, so first of all, why don't you do this? Look what I'm doing. Look. You know, you see, to bring this higher, in my opinion, it works pretty good. Then, I like this type of things that you put. Okay, no problem. Let's just put a bigger radius there. Here too. Now, the only thing is that I would like to make those lines a little bit stronger, because everything looks a little bit too parallel. Hey, ciao, Gomran, Joyce. So, how can I share you my sketches? You can share my sketches on my chat, on Instagram, okay? My Instagram, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, you should follow me and subscribe. Follow me also here and put subscribe to this channel, okay? And Luciano Bove 1, that is my Instagram profile. And in chat, put pictures that are a little bit big, so that they can be printed on A4 format. Sorry, called sexy line, and where is it located? The sexy line here on this one. No, this one is not very sexy, but this is a type of design that is more science fiction, you know. No, there are some sexy lines are here. You see, this is sexy. You see, this is not bad. You see, the chicken leg. So maybe this one we can make it even a little bit bigger, you know, like the chrome elements of the American car, you know. Okay, this is sexy to me. All right, so let's do this, and I would like to make it more like that. You see, Anish, I'm working on your proportions. Now, why don't we make here a sort of air intake for the cooling system. And this one, for me, should be bigger. You see, it's a question of proportions. Now here you put a sort of air intake here, okay? So let's do that air intake in a different way. You see? I don't find my sketch anywhere. Have you printed it? Yes. I have sketches here. If I didn't print Fantasy Garage, it's because it was too small. And I could not print small stuff. Impossible. There were some of the sketches that I received, they were this small on the page. This small. How can I work on that? So if I didn't print it, it's only for that problem. Maybe yours is in there. Okay. Then this reflection cannot be that round. Okay. So here I take off those lines. I put some light here, you know. And that's how I would do it, you know. Kavish, I have your sketch. Isn't this one? Kavish, I think this is yours. Right? Let me know. Okay, Anish. That's it. Okay, so question proportions. Okay, make sure that between the volumes there are some differences so that it becomes more animated. Okay, and also more aggressive. This is Real again. Real, we already did it for you. The only thing I want to tell you about this one is that this part is good. Okay, this is good. Should be a little bit tilted, a little bit more tilted. And this one, it's missing a part. Okay. Okay, so here there was a problem in this area. No, Kavish, how is it possible I forgot your sketch? Wait a moment. Don't move. I go on internet and I check again. Okay, so stay there. Let me go and check. And I will tell you right away if your sketch I'm checking, huh? But it's strange. Where is your sketch? I cannot find it in the chat on Instagram. Let me see if I can find you this way. Kavish. Okay. Yeah, now I see you. Ah, that one, but that one I didn't think I had to do it, Kavish. I didn't say. I said very good to the one you did like mine, the glass, and the other one I liked it, but I didn't print it because there is no big problems. That's why. Wait, let me do it. I print it, no problem. Let me see, how can I do enregistrer l'image? Okay, all right, I will print it, don't worry. Okay, so just give me a second, okay, that I print your sketch. There it is. Okay, let me turn on the printer. Okay. All right, let's print it. Yeah, it's good size. Very good, thank you. I'm printing. Yeah, when you send it, I thought you just sent it just to say, check it. I didn't say anything because it's good. So I said, okay, it looks nice. Okay, it's printing. All right, so let's go back to this. So make sure that there is no problem. Here we are. There is no problem here, okay? Now, who did this? Anyway, this is very small, okay? I printed just to give you also an example. This is something that you have to make sure that this is big in A4 format, okay? A4 format. The sketches are not that bad. The only thing that I can tell you, be careful that those are not very narrow, okay? They look very narrow. And then look at the wheels. This one should be wider. You see? Look. Okay, Shaker. You see? This is okay, but this one must be wider. And then, with the car like this one, okay? You see, it's missing a big part. You see? Now you see that the proportion is much better. Okay. No, Anish, nothing else. The things I said. Now I have to think about Shekhar. So this one is the same thing. Look. You can get until this point. You see? The wheel is bigger. You see? Much better. Okay? But Checker, next time, give me please a sketch that is a little bit bigger. Alright? Thank you. Okay, so I put this here, Kavish, but don't worry, we are there. Okay, 3 more and then we will talk together for a while just to finish. Okay, so I don't remember who did that, but the only thing that I don't, this one is good, perspective, everything looks great, okay? So this one is not bad, okay? It's not bad, but there is one problem here. It's the reflections, okay? So I want to make sure that we understand. So this is the reflection, okay? This is the reflection. And from here, we have the shading that goes to the white. You see? That's how you make the front shading of a windshield. And just look what I did in my latest video, okay? Now this is a shiny windshield, you see? So the shading was the opposite, coming from the top down. No. We don't. Okay, Anish, no problem. So on the side, we have same problem. You see? This is the reflection on the side. Okay, so you see? All right. Then another thing you should have done is that here should be light here, because this is a section that takes the light. You know? Then I would have made this light a little bit bigger. You see, question of proportions. It looks better. Then this one comes down, then this one comes down too. You see, that's just a little touch, you know, to make sure that the perspective looks good, the things look good, okay? But I would say that this is already not bad at all. I mean, as a sketch, okay? Okay, so that's nice. Maybe this one you could have done a little bit more like that. Okay, all right, so that it goes well with this line, but this one more vertical, as you like. Well, I do it like that, but you do it the way you want. Okay, you see? Okay, that's all. You know, the rest is pretty nice. Keep going, keep sketching like that, but make sure that you understand really the shading. And I suggest you to go and check my videos about that, because I have a lot of videos that talk about this element, you know, the glass reflections, the shading, where the light is coming from. You can see also you can see also the videos where I explain. Thank you, Fantasy Garage. Hey, by the way, guys, if you want to offer me a coffee or a beer, you have the super sticker, okay, and you have also the chat button, the super chat, or my PayPal account for a tip, which is inside the description of this video, okay? And thank you. Now, who did this? I Yogesh. Okay. Anyway, one thing very important for this sketch here. Okay, I show you. The first problem is that here we have so many little lines, so too many details. You know, this is bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. I don't know if you are watching me, but just don't do it. Second thing, the wheels are very small, very small, and this one is really off. Okay, so let's put the wheels correct. Look. And let's put a shadow so that we can put this car on the ground, because so far this car is not on the ground, it's flying. Okay, now we have a car. All right, so those lines, let's fix those lines. This is impossible. Look, this is the space only for my nose. It's too small, it's too short. Look at that. So you come down, okay, until here. And now let's take a black marker to put that reflection. You see? Now proportion is much better. And now let's do the same thing for the windshield, which is here. Okay. So already the proportion is much better, but still we have a problem here. This is the center line, and what is missing? It's missing a part of the front that is there. You see? Let me do it like that. So I put the lights here. All right. And then we can imagine to have a sort of okay, so to fix this one, I would have fixed this way, okay? As you can see, okay? So this is the front door, okay? Like that. The back door should be like that, and therefore the wheel should have been just next to it. So in reality, the wheel should have been here. Okay, Rishab. Hey Luciano, so are you bringing Prada Boss on your design talks? Yeah, yes, I already am in contact with him, but I have to talk to him to decide how to organize it. I don't know if it will be possible for next Friday. For this Friday, no, I don't think so. But you know, it takes time. Thank you, Kavish. Thank you very much. I appreciate a lot. I think that we have to talk to understand how to do this correctly. Okay. But for sure, my intention is like that. Thank you very much, Kavish, for this beautiful super sticker. All right. Okay, so Kavish, first of all, your car, it looks good. It doesn't look bad. Now, the only thing is that you choose a perspective that is very, you know, look, the vanishing point is there. So this means, wait, I put myself here so you can see better. So this means that the car is there is a big distortion, okay? So this is something we must accept. At the same time, I would not do that, to be honest. But anyway, that's okay, all right? So if you do that, then look what happens to this point here. It's here, it's not here. Because if you do that, then you are going to another vanishing point, which is not the right one. Because look, this one is going here. So we have to just tune up your lines, you know, just tune up them. I think that this is like that. You see? Look. You see now those two go together now. I know that you like to do, I mean, you're beginning probably, but try to make surfaces that are more simple, okay? Sometimes are too complicated. You see, I make things a little bit more around because they are too, the way you do it is a little bit too harsh, okay? This line also, let's fix it. Okay. What I do here, I change a little bit the proportions because I want all there's a lot of things here. Don't do that. Be simple. Do that. Look. Too many things. Let's imagine that here you put that we put an air extractor or whatever. You see, much better that. Futuristic sketches, Anish, it's always better. Always better. Don't be too traditional in your sketches. It's useless. Okay. All right. So here, for example, you know, there's too harsh. Don't be so rude on your surface. You can also do something that is softer, you know, something that so I'm trying to make a little bit your more or less what you've done, trying to make a sort of to make it more sleek and more simple. You see, look. Now, this element you did here with the lights, to be honest, I wouldn't do it, because this is like an old Citroen, you know, don't do that. I would do more something like that, look. Make this wheel a little bit bigger. Also this one a little bit bigger. Then let's go like that. Reflection on the glass. Okay. You see, I'm trying, and I understand that you want to put those two, but in reality we should put only one, not two. Okay, then here in the back we have your light. You see, keeping it simple, it's always better. Makes life a lot easier, especially at the beginning of a conception, okay? And then you will decide, once you start going around the car, 3/4 front, 3/4 back, all that stuff, then you will decide if you have to add something or take off something, okay? And Kavish, thank you very much again for your tip.
Because Friday is design talk, okay? And besides, there is a good news. There is a new design school opening in Portugal. So follow Friday, because we will talk about this new design school, which is a new opportunity for you. All right. To consider. I know the people that are in charge of the transportation design department of this school that exists already since a long time. No, the sketch that I'm missing is it's, as I said before, gum runny. It's because it was too small and I could not print small sketches. I already said it. So I said this also at the beginning. Ciao Edgar, saludos a México, a todo el pueblo mexicano. Okay, so please send me the sketches again. For those that I did not print the sketches, I repeat, I did not print the sketches that were small size. So make sure that you take a photo with your camera of your telephone of your sketch, and after you pass that photo into the chat, okay? because if you do the photo directly with the Instagram photo, it does come out good. I can assure you. It comes small, okay? Okay, ciao Anish, good night. Good night to everybody. For those that go to sleep, I can go and prepare my dinner. Okay, and see you Friday. Friday, don't forget, it's a design talk. And of course, we will have some interesting topics to talk about. And I will tell you a little bit more about this new design school, this design school that exists already in Portugal. But they're opening the new department in transportation design, okay? So, this is it for today. Thank you very much for being with me. We have been together for 2 hours 13 minutes, okay? Take care. Check the video, share this video, tell your friends, subscribe. Let's make this channel grow, okay? And now a little bit of music for you. Ciao, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Bye. See you Friday.